Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadow Play Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today, friends. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. There is plenty of content to catch up on. And if you're returning, well, friends, you guys know what's up. I appreciate you so much. I hope you guys have all been doing well. And yeah, today we don't have stickers. Today I'm actually not sure what images I'm going to be using. I wanted to use photographs of roses. So that's what's going to be appearing up on the screen as our options today. As we're going to be looking into whoever you're coming to this reading for, how does this person think that you feel about them? So we're going to be asking the question, who are they, to help you connect to the group that you choose. And then we'll be looking into how does this person think that you feel about them. As always, though, friends, you guys know what's up. These are all collective readings on YouTube. So just make sure to use your own discernment and take what resonates. And let's get to it whenever you're ready. Like I said, we have three options up on the screen. We have group number one, group number two, and group number three. Whenever you're ready, I'll meet you at your reading. Hello, my group number ones. If you picked this image, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we're going to be looking into the person on your mind, whoever you're coming to this reading for. How does this person think that you feel about them? We are going to start this reading by checking in on who this person is, just to make sure that this group is going to be for you. And then we'll be asking the question, how does this person think that you feel about them? As always, though, friends, you guys know what's up. These are collective readings on YouTube, so please use your own discernment and only take what resonates. If you're not kind of knowing what, who I'm talking about or what's going on, that just probably means it's not for you. But besides that, let's see what information we can get for you today. I was gonna say let's try to have fun with it. All right, my group number ones. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for being here, and thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number ones. Messages for my group ones, please. Messages for my group number ones. What can we know? What can you tell us? Who are my group ones coming to this reading for? What can we know about this person? How will my group number ones know that this is their reading? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group ones, please. How will they know this is their reading? Who are they coming to this reading for? Who are my group ones coming to this reading for? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones, please. Who is this person they're coming to this reading for? How will they know this is their reading? Oh, all right. We have Page of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so this is maybe someone that you guys have never shared how you feel about each other, or maybe Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, maybe you're not even talking to them, or maybe this isn't someone that you know very well. If this is someone that you used to be friends with, or you used to see or work with or hang out with, maybe that's just kind of in the past. This all feels like it's kind of stale energy between you guys. Seven of Swords in reverse, Two of Wands in reverse. One more, please. Who is this person? This is someone that hasn't made a move towards you. Maybe this is someone that you just know in passing. Queen of Wands. All right, why the Page of Pentacles in reverse? Who is this person? Messages for my group number ones. How will they know this is their reading? Yeah, this is a group that maybe this is someone that you're very attracted to, or you think they're beautiful, but nothing really has kind of happened between you guys. This isn't giving the energy. I mean, maybe at one point you guys were friends, and I don't know, maybe it's been a long time and you guys haven't talked. But other than that, I'm kind of picking up that you may not know this person, or where you know them from. Like maybe this is someone that you just know from online, or maybe you just know from the workplace or their workplace. Because there is a feeling here that you guys might be a little bit of a world apart, or, maybe online. Anytime I see circle, it makes me think of the world. All right, why the Two of Wands in reverse? Messages for my group number ones. Who is this person they're coming to this reading for? Nine of Swords. I don't know if you guys talk, or if you have talked. Maybe someone gets a little nervous or feels like they can't make a move, or it would be kind of weird to come towards the other. I don't know. Then we have Ace of Swords, Queen of Wands. So you've definitely have said hi, or they know who you are, or you know who they are. I can't tell. I can't tell if you guys actually know each other. But I will say, if you do know each other, it's either been a while or it's just in passing. Hangman in reverse, Devil in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse. It feels like things are pretty distant. All right. This could be someone who's really beautiful or spiritual, magnetic. Maybe I'm describing you. All right. Let's see. Anything else? Who is this person? How will my group number ones know this is their reading? Like, this could also be like a crush, that we haven't actually done anything about. The Emperor. Yeah, it could be someone that you work with, or like I said, maybe used to go to school with. Chariot reverse, Five of Wands in reverse. Nothing happened between you guys. Maybe distance is also an issue. All right. Magician, King of Wands in reverse, the Lovers in reverse. This person, maybe you admire how good they are about something, or yeah, how good they are at something, I mean, or what they do, who they are, what they do for work. Yeah, it is giving admire energy. Pretty specific, my group number ones. I hope that helps narrow it down to, yeah, if this is your group or not. Well, let's see how this person thinks that you feel about them. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones, please. How does this person think that my group ones feels about them? How does this person think that my group number ones feels about them? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group ones, please. How does this person think that my group number ones feels about them? Messages for my group ones. How does this person think that my group number ones feels about them? We have the Nine of Swords. Like, you're always in a hurry, or you're kind of timid. Maybe you keep your hair in your face. You literally walk by, maybe. Nine of Swords. They don't feel like you're very open, or the timing. Maybe it's been too long. That Seven of Pentacles in reverse could be you don't have the patience, or you're not investing in them, or maybe you don't really care. Six of Wands in reverse, like you don't pay attention to them. King of Wands, the Emperor reverse. Why the Nine of Swords? How does this person think that my group number ones feels about them? How does this person think that my group ones feels about them? Why the Nine of Swords? Eight of Swords. That you felt stuck or trapped, or again, anxious, or maybe you go quiet. Maybe because of the timing, or again, how long something's been, or maybe where they know you from. I don't know. Why the Wheel of Fortune? Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they feel like it's been a long time, or something here about time. And someone feels stuck in their head, or maybe a little anxious, a little worried. But at the same time, they don't feel, maybe they think, because we're looking into how they think that you feel. So maybe they think that you feel like they wasted your time, or things didn't move forward, or something here moved too slowly. That's not for everyone. That's for some of you. Now, for others of you that you only know this person from online, it's like they could know your name, or they've seen you pop up. Maybe it's been a while, or maybe you've been following them for a while, but they may not think like much more than that. That's for those of you that this person would have like a large following. Tell me why the King of Wands. Messages for my group number ones. How do they think my group number ones feels about them? Ace of Wands in reverse. Ace of Cups. They think that you like them, that you have a sweet spot for them, but the way that they come through about it, it's almost like, yeah, I know, or like, Yeah, it's just not going to go anywhere, or it didn't go anywhere. Maybe, maybe there was a false start between you guys, or maybe, I don't know, conversation hasn't really carried on, or it's just been a long time. But there's this feeling here of we're not really nothing's really going on. So they don't think too heavily on it. This anxious energy, though, is interesting because then we have the devil. So I don't know, guys. This could be, a little bit obsessive. So if some of you guys were obsessive towards this person and did things, then maybe let them know how into them you were. Maybe that's it. If that's not for you, that's not for you. But yeah, there's a little bit of positivity sprinkled in, but then there's this kind of shadowy energy over here that they feel like you, or that they think you feel about them. Tell me why the Seven of Pentacles in reverse with the Knight of Swords in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe that they were selfish or they're not available. They think that you were frustrated, or maybe you were frustrated with them. The Empress in reverse. Maybe you cut them off because they didn't pay attention to you, or they kept you waiting, or yeah, there's just different things coming through. Four of Cups, like you're ignoring them. But there's still like a part of them that thinks that you're attracted to them, you know? Queen of Wands. Yeah, then we have this energy here where they might even feel like all is not lost, Like if they wanted to, they could. Yeah, I kind of feel like they think that you want them, but it's like for a lot of you, this is like mutual with this King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, being attracted to each other or drawn to each other. But there is this energy here of it not going anywhere or rejection. Maybe they also feel like you wanted something from them that they can't give you, or that they're not ready for, or, Justice, Five of Wands in reverse, Three of Wands. So they feel like space is the best thing, or keeping distance. And if it's not about keeping distance is the best thing, then maybe this is a plan for the future to make things right between you guys. But that feels like it's the smaller percentage. All right, friends, we have quickies today. Let's see what else we can get about this person. How does this person think that my group number ones feels about them? Rest. Yeah, you guys could be on a break. Pain. Maybe there was some kind of disappointment with that anxiety. Cleanse. And energy. So again, it just kind of feels like maybe you guys are keeping to yourselves right now. Maybe they see you as someone that cleansed your energy and cut them out, or I don't know. Maybe they don't have the energy, or they feel like they didn't have the energy to give you that you wanted. My group number ones, that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it resonated, but more than anything, I hope it's helpful. I appreciate you guys so, so much. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number twos. If you picked this image, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we're going to be looking into the person on your mind that you're coming to this reading for, and how does this person think that you feel about them? My group number twos, a reminder, this is a collective reading, so please use your own discernment and only take what resonates. If something sounds confusing or triggering, it's probably because it may not be your reading. But to help you connect to this group, we are going to be asking the question, who is this person? And then we'll be looking into how do they think that you feel about them. All right, let's get to it. Today we have short little readings, but we're still going to try to get as much information for you guys as possible. Thank you so much for joining me here today, my babies. And thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number twos. Messages for my group twos, please. Messages for my group number twos. What can we know? What can you tell us? Who is it that they're coming to this reading for? Who is it that my group twos are coming to this reading for? Thank you, Spirit. Who are they? How will they know this is their reading? How will my group number twos know that this is their reading? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group twos, please. Messages for my group number twos. Who is this person they're coming to this reading for? Thank you, Spirit. Who is this person? How will they know this is their reading? How will my group number twos know this is their reading? Right, we have Three of Pentacles. You could work with this person. Ooh, okay. There could be some tension between you guys. Yeah, this could be someone that you get along really well with, but there is an edge to it with that Nine of Swords. I feel stuck, or I get in my head about it. You could get in your head about your guys' interactions together. The Hangman reverse, you get nervous to see them. Or maybe you're realizing something. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, maybe you're having an epiphany. Messages for my group number twos. Who is this person? Who are they coming to this reading for? How will they know this is their reading? Thank you, Spirit. Queen of Cups in reverse. So you're trying to keep your distance. You're trying to say it's strictly business, or you're trying to say I'm not in love. That's that old song. What does it say? I'm not in love. It's just a silly phase I'm going through. Yeah, it could be something like that. I don't want to call it denial, but denial is a river. Friends, what is going on here? You and this person make a good team, or you guys could actually accomplish a lot together. This is giving the energy if you guys had like some kind of project together and you were on social media, you guys would like gain attention. You know, this is an energy of a lot of sparkle. I like it. You get nervous to talk to them, or someone here maybe gets a little tongue tied, or a little, yeah, or gets a little flustered, a little razzle dazzled. There's almost a feeling here of this person might even like pop up, like you're turning a corner and oh, they're there. You know, I don't know. It feels a little exciting, but it also feels like this could have been going on for a while, or I don't know. It's maybe there's like failure to launch. Why the Hangman in reverse? Strength card. So you feel this strong pull to them when you see them, or you're starting to kind of realize there's some kind of strong bond between you guys, or it's hard to hold back. Maybe you feel like you have to hold back your ooey gooey side, your warmth towards them. Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Why does it feel like you've purposely kind of gone cold, or you're kind of maybe, I don't know if this person has hurt you. I can't tell from this. But what I do see is that when you try to communicate with them, you try to keep it cold, or you try to keep it straight to the point, yeah. What else? Who is this person? Maybe this person, when they message you, they're not like warm. I think if they were, maybe you would be, or I don't know. What else can we know? Who is this person that my group number twos is coming to this reading for? Maybe you can't tell if they have romantic feelings for you. Seven of Cups in reverse. Not the King Roach, King of Wands. This person has made something clear to you. What is it that they've made clear? What have they made clear to my group number twos? Queen of Swords. You guys talk. You guys have had... So this person doesn't lie, or they're pretty upfront when asked like a question. The conversations that you have with this person, I think they vary, and they really enjoy talking to you. Four of Swords in reverse. Six of Swords. They want you guys to move on or move forward, or things to get better between you. Two of Pentacles, Ten of Wands in reverse, Ten of Cups in reverse, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Something here can't work the way that it is, or something that happened, or that someone didn't put effort into it, or again, it could be a workplace connection, because we were getting that. Friends, if this sounds like someone you might know, hang in there. Well, let's see. Let's see how this person thinks you feel about them. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group twos, please. How does this person think that my group number twos feels about them? How does this person think that my group twos feels about them? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, please. How does this person think that my group number twos feels about them? How does this person think my group number twos feels about them? We have Page of Pentacles, Ace of Swords as a friend, or you've made it clear that you guys are friends. How do they think that my group number twos feels about them? Queen of Wands, Eight of Swords. You make them nervous. Page of Wands. They feel like there's spark and passion between you guys. They feel like you're attracted to them, or you're, if this isn't a connection like that, then they feel like you guys are really creative and you're very powerful, and they think you're really fun. They think you're funny, but you also get them a little in your head, or maybe they feel like sometimes you get a little in your head. Maybe they feel like there's reassurance that's needed on one side, whether it's yours or theirs. I do feel there's a strong friendship, but there's also, for those of you that this applies as a flirty connection, that's definitely there. It's just fun though. Even if it's platonic, it's super fun. They like how you speak, how you communicate, how you carry yourself. They like how you dress, or like your style, or what you're into. What you might have like quirky interests or something like that. They really like that. But let's see what this Eight of Swords is. Thank you, Spirit. How does my group, or how does this person think my group number twos feels about them? Why the Page of Pentacles? How does this person think my group twos feels about them? We have the Nine of Wands in reverse. They like how you let your guard down with them. Yeah, you could have been vulnerable with them or shared something with them. They feel like, or maybe they did with you, because this is a feeling of getting to know each other better. But it requires letting down our guard. We have the Death card. They feel like there was a moment of clarity, or they made something clear to you, and that things changed since then, or there's some kind of change. They may even feel like maybe something changed with you if they were upfront about something, or if they made something clear. They feel like anyone can see it, how well you guys get along, or how well you guys go together. Why the Queen of Wands? How do they think my group number twos feels about them? We have the Six of Wands in reverse. Why the Eight of Swords? They feel like you don't pay attention to them, or maybe you don't pay attention to certain things, or maybe they think that you feel they're not successful enough, or something here couldn't be successful. They really, man, however you talk to them, or whatever you have to say, that really kind of gets to them. It gets them thinking, or gets them in their head, or maybe they think that sometimes you get in your head a little bit. But this is the energy of your words can cut. Eight of Wands, they love it. They love it. They can cut, but they sure do feel good, you know? Yeah, this person is into it, guys. And this person, they like your flirty nature. They think that you guys have a good time together in that way. And I would say, I know this reading isn't covering that, but I would say that this person appreciates your guys' friendship, or whatever this is, your connection. If you guys are dating, then, yeah, your person likes you, but sometimes maybe what you say shakes them up a bit, or they notice that you kind of react maybe and say certain things, and then they end up laughing, or they think it's funny, and they like your texting, or they, I don't know, it feels good. It feels really, really good. All right. So I would say this person thinks that you feel good about them, that that you guys are in a good place, that you feel the same way. Six of Cups, you're my people, is what this person is saying. All right. The Hermit, even when we're apart. Five of Cups, it makes me sad when we don't see each other for too long. The Lovers, and I can't wait to see you again. You guys, I like it. Let me know who this person is, who they are to you. Friends, we're keeping them short and sweet today. I hope you don't mind. Today is early dismissal at school, and guess who forgot when I was going about my normal schedule. But you guys know I'm here for you. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group twos, please. Messages for my group number twos. We have ghost. So someone from the past or things from the past coming around to haunt, maybe to lay them to rest, consciousness. What can we know? How does this person think that my group number twos feels about them? Love. Yeah, it's all love between you guys. I think maybe you guys have shown each other your demons or shared some, some things from the past with this ghost card, because it feels like once we did, our consciousness expanded and you pulled at my heart, and that was a change. So if you had a deep conversation with this person or something really heartfelt, maybe you made a joke, maybe you made them feel better, maybe your way of viewing things is different than theirs. I like it. Let me know if you need a throuple. let me know if I can join my group twos. I like whatever is going on here between you and this person. It's sweet. I hope it resonated. Friends, I appreciate you so, so much. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number threes. If you picked this image, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we're going to be looking into whoever's on your mind and how does this person think that you feel about them. We are going to be opening the session up by checking in on who this person is, just to help you connect to this group. And then we'll be looking into how do they think that you feel about them. My group number three is just a little reminder. It is a collective reading on YouTube, so just use your own discernment. Take what resonates. If something's not vibing with you, if it's confusing, it just probably means it's not for you. But besides that, let's try to have fun with it and let's see what we can get for you today. We are going to have short little readings, but we're still going to get messages for you. My group threes, thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate you so, so much. I hope you're doing well. And thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number threes. My group threes, please, Spirit. My group number threes. What can we know? Can you tell us? Who is it that they're coming to this reading for? How would they know who this is? How will they know who this is? Messages for my group number threes, please. Who is this person they're coming to this reading? How will they know this is their group? How will my group number threes know this reading is for them? Who is this person? Thank you, Spirit. What can we know about them? Messages for my group threes, please. We have Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So someone here is waiting for the opportunity to reunite or to see each other again. But they're feeling bored, or someone is, yeah, this feels like anticipation, but I'm starting to feel rejected, or I'm not I don't know. It's almost like I'm not answering the call. Someone here is getting impatient. And it feels like the longer this goes on, or maybe there's some conflict or tension between you guys, or that's what this is creating, because it's almost like, hey, there's a chance here to have more, to see each other. But at the same time, they're not maybe necessarily jumping at the chance or taking the opportunity. Temperance, someone wants the opportunity to heal or to grow or to at least spend some time together or have more. But it feels like it we either are having a challenge getting together, or it could only be short term. Maybe you're getting bored of the energy between you and this person. Maybe you guys do hang out, but it doesn't kind of lead to more, or we haven't reached any kind of stability, or nothing's kind of changing. It just feels like someone here is rejecting something again, or they're ignoring something, or this is how they're feeling. For others of you, this could even go as deep. Now, I'm just going to mention it, and if it's not for you, it's not for you. But this could even go as deep as like an attachment style, where it's like the one that ignores us is the one that we want, whatever that's called. You guys know that's not my background, but it just feels like it's something repetitive here that is being ignored, or it has to do with being ignored or rejection. There's a lot of closed off energy of holding on to, what we have, or being impatient or wanting things to go one way. Because the Four of Pentacles is about being rigid, or really kind of, if it has to do with money, it's like we're paycheck to paycheck. And the Seven of Pentacles could definitely be wasting time, energy, money, but somehow we're still hanging on to that same thing. We have 2 4s coming through as well, with that 4 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. So this tells me we're hanging on to this. We're not really changing, or it hasn't changed. Very closed off energy, and it feels like it's repetitive. All right, why the 5 of Wands? Someone here thinks about this a lot or loses sleep over it, or there's some kind of conflict or tension. If that's the case, if it was between you and this person, it almost feels like someone lost their patience and now they're holding a grudge. And so they're ignoring something again. It doesn't have to be that, but just throwing that out there in case that applies. That 5 of Wands could also talk about like sexual tension, maybe someone here, they stay up late at night and that's why they're getting frustrated. Like, hey, I want a chance to connect with you or see you, but it's not happening. So yeah, I'm going to go back to those of you that this has to do with a bigger pattern, because this is a past energy that is keeping you in this Empress reverse. It feels like whatever this is triggering something of that hits on your self-value, self-worth, or your confidence, or what you're willing to accept, or your desires overtaking, like, I'm not, your desires overtaking or overpowering. I don't know how to word it without it sounding terrible, but the word I was going to say is dignity. And I feel so bad even saying that word, but I'm not really sure what else to use in its place. But it's almost like I'm waiting, I'm wanting, I'm yearning. This is who I want. I want them so bad. So I'm just going to sit here in this past energy. And even though this is how they're treating me, or they're not treating me, or they're not stepping up, I don't see that, because I don't believe anyone else is going to love me, or I don't believe that I am lovable, or I don't believe in this stuff. But which is, we're all at different points in our journey. But what I am picking up is that there is a specific trigger here with you and this person, whoever this is, that is kind of feeding a cycle into that. Not saying you can't break out of it, not saying you can't grow out of it. Like, God, for God's sake, that's why I'm here, because I do believe in growth and I do believe in breaking out of these cycles. But I read this thing online. It was someone, I think it was on Threads. You guys know everyone has so many opinions, but sometimes they're good ones. And someone said something along the lines of, like, there comes a point where you're a product of your childhood, but then you become adults, and then it's like about looking at those things and taking accountability and then growing from that, instead of just staying as a product of your childhood or your environment. And that could be something that's happening here. um, Very specific, and I understand if it's not for everyone, but this is the energy that it's giving. It is giving an attachment style or a rejection wound, and it's tied into self-value and taking something up for the moment because something is better than nothing. That doesn't sound like you, friends. That's totally fine. But if that does sound like you, babe, I'm sending you a hug. It's okay. Humans, we're all dealing with our own shit. And let's just see how this person thinks that you feel about them. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 3s, please. Messages for my group number 3s. How does this person think that my group number 3s feels about them? How does this person think that my group number 3s feels about them? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 3s, please. How does this person think that my group 3s feels about them? Some of you guys might even listen to this and be like, oh my God, that's describing who I used to be. That could totally be it too. I just heard that. How does this person think my group 3s feels about them? How does this person think my group 3s feels about them? They think you're sad. Or if, especially if you kind of let them know that you want more, or you want to see them. Yeah, but they know that you're sad, or you're upset, or you've been feeling low. How does this person think my group 3s feels about them? But they do feel like it is giving short-term lover, without any kind of emotional kind of support behind it. This person might feel like you want more, or maybe they know that you feel sad because you told them so, or you sent them a message. Messages for my group number threes. How does this person think that my group threes feels about them? Why the moon card? How does this person think that my group threes feels about them? Yeah, this is giving a hookup in the middle of the night. And this is giving, I want to see you short term. And you guys could have history, or this isn't something new, because they almost feel like you won't stay away or you can't stay away. I know that's really triggering to hear if that's not the case. And if that's not the case, that's not for you. But this person does feel like you're willing to accept them or take them middle of the night for a few minutes or however long. And they feel like you'd be good with that, or you're fine with that. This is for someone that's already let this person know that they're sad or they're bummed out, or, I want to see you, or this is what I want. But they do feel like this late night, that wand coming in late at night. So they feel like you desire them, or you would answer the phone, open the door, whatever, or meet up with them. Tell me more, please. How does this person think my group threes feels about them? How does this person think that my group number threes feels about them? Justice reverse. 7 of Wands. They feel like you guys have like tension between you. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, no, this person's like, no matter how long I take or how long it's been, they think that you guys have, or that this will happen, So it's almost like, I'll get there when I get there. If that's not for you, that's not for you. If that's not for you, I'm glad that's not for you. But they're kind of used to some kind of go around, or they're used to some kind of cycle. This is something they can't break out of. They leave a trail of 3 of Swords, of heartbreak. Listen, someone had to hear that, but let's get out of here. Let's skedaddles. I'm like, I don't want to be near that. But if that's for you guys, I hope that you found that helpful. You guys know, all I want is for everyone to be happy with however it is you choose to live your life, and the love you have in your life and what you accept. But that is an energy of someone that is not happy with that life. So I wish growth and breaking out of that. And I hope that this person, I'm sure you want them, but I hope that they grow, if this is who you want. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes, please. What else can we know? What else can we know? How does this person think my group threes feels about them? We have fear. So maybe they know a disruption. Maybe things are always unpredictable between you guys, or maybe there's a lot of fears here. Surrender and sweetness. You're too sweet. Yeah. So this is also fear of moving on or letting them go. Like, I hate to say it, but this person could see these things within you that they know they can get away with, because guess what? You are the beautiful, sweet energy that they are drawn to. It's like they're drawn to your nectar. It's so beautiful. It's so, it feels so good. And then that's just kind of how they get by, my group threes, I'm sending you a big hug, but this is all I have for you today. I hope that this reading is helpful in some kind of way. Please do not hate me. Please. I appreciate you guys so, so much. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.